My name is Lydia. I'm a dealer of authentic ancient Greek, Roman, Biblical, Byzantine coins and artifacts. And I run a website called trustedcoins.com. Every item I sell comes complete with a beautiful, full-color certificate of authenticity, complete with my signature. I've identified over 28,000 authentic coins and artifacts over the years, and I'm world-renowned as a numismatic and antique expert. Every item you buy from me comes in a beautiful flip that protects the coin for generations to come, and there's a short description of the longer description of the certificate with a number matching the certificate, so you could take this and carry around separately, let's say in your wallet, to show it to your friends. The description is many times citing a major reference or collection, and it's professionally done. And on the back you have the historical context of the item you have purchased. So with the wealth of information that you get from my store and the beautiful certificates, this makes a great gift for yourself, makes a great gift for others. Plus, I believe wholeheartedly this is a great investment opportunity because most people just don't know. And most people don't even know that there's access to such beautiful, authentic ancient coins, guaranteed authentic for a lifetime. Today, I'm going to be reading the biography of Roman Emperor Gallienus. This is what Gallienus looked like. By the way, I have many coins of Emperor Gallienus and his father Valerian and many others in my store, which is available through my site Trusted Coins. Gallienus was Roman emperor with his father Valerian from 253 to 260 AD, and alone from 260 to 268 AD. He took control of the empire at a time when it was undergoing great crisis. He was son of Valerian and Mariniana, a woman possibly of senatorial and brother of Valerian Minor. He married to Cornelia Salanina about 10 years before his accession to the throne. She was the mother of 3 princes, for Valerian II, who died in 258, Salaninius, who after being co-emperor died in 260 by the hand of his general Postumus, and Marinianus killed in 268 shortly after his father was assassinated. When his father Valerian was proclaimed emperor on 22nd October 253, he asked the Senate to ratify Gallienus' elevation to Caesar and Augustus, in order to share the power between the two persons, as Marcus Aurelius and his adopted brother Lucius Verus had done 150 years before them. Gallienus and his father divided the empire. Valerian struck for the east to stem the Persian threat, and Gallienus remained in Italy to repel the Germanic tribes in the Rhine and Danube. Between 258 and 260 AD, Gallienus had to face the first major revolt of his reign. Valerian's disaster and capture of the Battle of Edessa was a trigger for the subsequent revolts of Gnaeus, Regalianus, and Postumus. Ingenius, governor of at least one of the Pannonians, declared himself emperor. Gallienus reacted with great speed. He hastily crossed through the Balkans, taking with him new cavalry corps, comitatus, under the command of Aureolus, and defeated the usurper at Mursa or Sirmium. The victory must be attributed mainly to the cavalry and its brilliant commander. A major invasion of the Alemanni and other Germanic tribes occurred somewhere between 258 and 260 AD. The reasons probably was the vacuum left by the withdrawal of the troops for supporting Gallienus in a campaign against Ingenius. First, Franks broke through the lower Rhine, invading Gaul. After devastating Germania Superior and Raetia, parts of southern France and Switzerland, they entered Italy. It was the first invasion of the peninsula since the days of Hannibal, 500 years before. When the invaders reached the outskirts of Rome, they were repelled by an improvised army assembled by the Senate. The army consisted of local troops, probably Praetorian guards, and the strongest of the civilian population. On their retreat through the northern Italy, they were intercepted by Gallienus' army near present-day Milan and defeated in the Battle of Mediolanum. This victory was decisive, and the Alemanni didn't bother the empire for the next 10 years. Soon Gallienus, a military commander of Illyricum, was proclaimed emperor and held power for some 6 months, and issued coins bearing his image. He was killed when the invaders took the important city of Sirmium. One more consequence of the catastrophe of the Battle of Edessa was Gallienus lost control over 2 provinces of Germania, Britain, Spain, and a large part of Gaul, where another general, Postumus, had declared his own realm, typically known today as the Gallic Empire. The revolt partially coincided with that of Marcianus in the east. Gallienus defeated the army of usurper Marcianus. In 261, the mint in Alexandria started again to issue coins for Gallienus. In the years 267 to 269, Goths and other barbarians invaded the Balkans in great numbers. In 268, at some time before or soon after the Battle of Naissus, Gallienus' authority was challenged by Aureolus, the commander of the cavalry stationed in Mediolanum, who was supposed to keep an eye on Postumus. Instead, he acted as Postumus' deputy until the very last days of the revolt, when he seems to have assumed the purple for himself. The decisive battle took place at what is now Ponte Tirolo Nuovo, near Milan. Aureolus was clearly defeated and driven back to Milan. Then Gallienus laid siege to the city, but was murdered during the siege. Gallienus was the father of some useful reforms. His contribution to military history was the first commissioning of a cavalry-only unit which could be dispatched anywhere within the empire within short order. This reforms created a precedent for the future emperors Diocletian and Constantine I the Great. Check out my store, trustedcoins.com, for authentic ancient coins of this emperor and others. Thank you.